So, we're back looking at Ezra. And can you remember what happened last time before harvest? You can? Well, get ready for a test then. If you're watching this in your classrooms, then I'm going to give you 10 seconds to shout out anything that you can remember happening in Ezra so far. Not just last time, but since the very start of Ezra, chapter 1. Shout out names, shout out what happened, shout out what I did in the videos, anything you can remember. Actually, hang on. Let's just check that that's okay with your teacher. Is that okay? You happy for them to shout? It'll only be 10 seconds. It is? Great. Okay, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Amazing. Well done. Well, actually, I don't know if it was amazing. You might have just been sitting there in silence picking your noses. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. So well done for remembering all of that stuff. So all of those things happened, and last time there was a big battle of building regulations, and finally God's people finished rebuilding the temple. And now something big is going to happen. How do we know? Because the first few verses of chapter 7 are like a drum roll of long names. There's a load of long names, 18 in 5 verses, which act like a big drum roll of suspense before someone important gets introduced. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. And this is what it says. Drum roll, please. After these things, during the reign of Artaxerxes, king of Persia, Ezra, son of Serahiah, son of Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Shalom, son of Zadok, son of Ahitub, son of Amariah, son of Azariah, son of Merioth, the son of Zerahiah, son of Uzai, son of Bukai, son of Abishua, son of Phinehas, son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the chief priest, Ezra, came up from Babylon, and the crowd go wild. Because finally, after 7 chapters, Ezra has actually shown up in the book of Ezra. Nice of you to join us, Ezra. And the main thing that happens is these 2 chapters, we get more proof that God is with them. You see, we keep getting told in Ezra, God was with them. Just like the Bible tells us, God is with us. But sometimes we need to see the evidence. And to do that, we need to pause. No, I don't mean actually pause. I mean, we need to slow. Look, this is getting silly. Put it this way. Someone once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. And that's true. Ezra keeps saying God was with them. But chapter 8 stops and lets us look around. It zooms in on one way and one time that God was with them. You see, Ezra and God's people have to make a journey. They have to go from Ahava Canal to Jerusalem. And the route was known for 2 things, bandits and enemies. Bandits, just like the guys who attacked the man in the story of the Good Samaritan last week. And enemies of God's people. Remember them? Oodles of love, your enemies. Hang on. You can't actually write enemies. They'll know that we're lying about helping them. And so Ezra is worried. But instead of asking the king for some soldiers to protect them, he decides to turn to God instead. And they fast. That means going without food for a bit as a way of focusing on God. And they pray for protection. And then they go. Now, that doesn't mean that they put God to the test. They don't strap all their gold to the outside of their bags and have money and jewels coming out of their pockets whilst walking past the bandits saying, woohoo, we're here, we've got gold, come and get us. No, they don't test God, but they do trust him. And what happens? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No bandits, no enemies. They finish the journey safely, knowing that God's hand is on them. I wonder whether sometimes we go through life so fast we miss things. What things in our life would we see God helping us with or looking after us during if we stopped and looked around once in a while? Why not try that this week? Just pause. Seriously, just pause and have a think. How has God looked after me or helped me through something? And then thank him. Well, that's it for this week. So until next week, goodbye and God bless. One more thing, in case you wondered why the video wasn't quite ready on time this week. Ezra, son of Harahah, son of Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Shalom, son of Zadok, son of Ahitub, what's it? Son of Serahiah, son of Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Shalom, son of Zadok, son of Ahitub, son of Amariah, son of Azariah, son of Meriob, no. Son of Uzai, son of Bukai, son of Abishua, son of Phinehas. Son of Hilkiah, son of Shalom, son of Zadok, son of Ahitub, son of Amariah, son of Merioth, son of Daniel, I don't know. No, I don't want to do it anymore.